Nice slow speed. And Lights are out there racing. Nice clean start. So Wood has put his way up to second.
Looks like Wood's just come off on the outside there, just got bumped wide. It's dropped back about 6th, 7th spot.
Oh, big.
Huge.
This is really... Joshua Parkinson. Look at that.
I'm confused as to what's going on right now. So Josh Parkinson's just been handed that on a platter and has a huge gap now.
It's been so close, I don't know if they'll be able to pull this back. And when he looks over his shoulder for the first time.
He will not believe his luck. Now these guys need to work together. So the order after the first lap, Parkinson, followed by Finn Osborne in the 14 kart. Massive jump for him. Thomas Boniface, Tom Gregg, Ryan Wood back in the 5th spot. Riley Jack 6th. Connor Davison in the 7th spot. Billy Fraser, Brock Gilchrist, and Jackson Rooney back in the 10th spot.
We start in the pre-final, so he's made quite a few positions on that first lap. So at this stage,
Parkinson looking very strong.
1.8 second lead so far, so they'd have to pull a 10th every lap. And if they start fighting...
Exactly right, they need to really work together. Osborne, Boniface, they need to knuckle down.
Oof. They pull back 4 tenths on that last lap. So if they all work together, which looks like they're starting to do,
a little bit of bumping and rubbing there, nothing too silly. Long final.
So 15 laps remaining here. Head down for Joshua Parkinson.
Where is Ryan Wood in all of this? Dominant earlier today. Still back in the 5th spot.
So we've got an Arrow kart leaving an F8. Is that a Sodi kart in 3rd?
Looks like it is.
Yep. Tony kart, a Deadly kart, then back. So we've got 4 different kart manufacturers in the top 4. Got 5. 5 in the top 5.
That's great to see. A lot of new manufacturers in the past 2 or 3 years coming to New Zealand.
Big dive from.
Oh, and they've come together. Not sure if they got out of that. Can't quite see from here.
Pull that gap back down. Finn Osborne is looking really good here.
So the order now, Parkinson, Osborne, Boniface, Gregg, Billy Fraser, Riley Jack. Ryan Wood's been bumped back to 7th now. And Jackson Rooney's only 1 spot behind in 8th. So contrasting moves there. Wood going backwards in a hurry. Well, Jackson Rooney is coming in easy down the inside on Boniface. This is Tom Gregg by the looks.
So we've got Joshua Parkinson from Mount Wellington, leading Finn Osborne from Tokoroa. Then
And Osborne looks to be creating a bit of a gap there as well. So he's out there now working by himself. He's going to have to pull in Parkinson with his own speed.
So Parkinson did his personal best lap on that last lap. So 49.7. This is Finn Osborne with a 49.6.
Starting to spread out a little bit now. That was Billy Fraser on the inside of Boniface, was it? In 67. Boniface going backwards now.
You can see they get closing.
So,
but has he set his tyre pressures too early? Is the cart coming on too early? Is Joshua going to, is it going to get to a point where he starts pulling away?
Time will tell. We've got 11 laps to go. Still a long way.
Billy Fraser with the fastest lap of the race. And with a pass on that last lap too. 2 tenths quicker than the leader.
That gap smaller again. You can really see it visually shrinking. And it's 10 laps to go this time round. Parkinson leads Osborne. Greg, Fraser, Riley Jack in the 5th. Tom Boniface in 6th spot. Jackson Rooney 7th. Ryan Wood back in 8th. So Rooney's got by Wood. Ryan Crombie in the 9th spot. And Brock Gilchrist rounding out the top 10.
There's a good battle there for 5th. Riley Jack, Thomas Boniface, Jackson Rooney, Ryan Wood. Ryan Wood started off the day well with 2 heat wins.
It's gone backwards.
It hasn't really come together.
If I was going to put money on anyone, it would have been him after the first couple of heats. And there's Wood down the inside of Chip Boniface.
This is Billy Fraser again with the fastest lap. He put Leto a half a second on that last lap. 9 laps to go.
Osborne now right on the back bumper of Joshua Parkinson, the current North Island champ.
Tom Gregg, local boy. Obviously we're hoping to use his local knowledge for,
I'll take advantage of it.
There we go. Parkinson puts in his best lap of the race. 49.6. 49.6 for Finn Osborne. 49.5 for Tom Gregg and 49.5 for Billy Fraser.
So he's responded. He wants that title. He's not going to let it go easily. 8 to go.
Who is going to be our first national champion for the weekend?
Beautifully composed there is Finn Osborne in the 2nd spot. He's going to have to use every ounce of speed that he can to get by Joshua Parkinson.
I mean, when would you start to look to go defensive?
That is $1 million question right now.
So obviously as soon as you start going defensive, you slow up.
You've got to be really careful because we've seen it before. A couple of passes and you'll have the likes of Rooney and Wood back on your rear bumper.
There we go.
This is
good run for Billy Fraser over the hairpin then. Just have a look. Not quite.
Very composed there. That's Parkinson.
Best place to pass is up in the 2-tree here. Not quite close enough this lap.
Very settled at this stage. I feel like it's all about to kick off between these front 4.
They're all very composed for a national, aren't they? And a trip to Italy.
Right. There's a huge amount on the line here. I can almost guarantee that all the dads will be stressing out. And they're still battling all the way down the field.
Here comes
Bit of a gap there.
Billy Fraser makes the move. First one. He gets Tom Gregg for 3rd.
And he's got 6 more laps. He could just pick these 2 off himself. Getting really close Osborne under the rear bumper. Parkinson.
Billy Fraser's looking really good at the moment.
Slightly defensive now, so just leaving the car on the inside ever so slightly. Just a little bit more difficult for Finn Osborne to get himself in there, but at the same time not losing out too much of your exit speed. Little gap there now. Billy Fraser is right under the rear bumper. Really starting to put some pressure on now. He wants to get that trip. He wants to win it.
4 laps to go.
He's starting to think about it now. Your mind starts wandering, what if I win this? What's gonna happen? I'm thinking about it. I'm not even going. Oh,
Here we
Billy
go.
Fraser. Still right under the rear bumper. So those front three just got a little bit of a gap now on the 46 of Tom Gregg. A little gap there.
Yeah.
Parkinson. See, they don't want to fight now because they've bridged this gap. They fight, they can lose it
Parkinson
again.
goes fastest. 49.5.
He wants it.
Kart's
He's
coming on strong.
He's tucking the head down. And it's not quite close enough for Osborne Fraser.
I think Billy Fraser has to make a move this lap if he wants to have a go.
3 laps to go. It is on now. Take no
This
prisoners. He needs to get by, bridge that gap up to Parkinson if he's going to get it done.
Just drop Tom Gregg off.
This is a stellar drive so far from Parkinson. He's responded to the pressure. It just doesn't look like Finn Osborne's going to have enough to get up to him to make a move. Billy Fraser needs to get it done, and he needs to get it done now. He is right under the rear bumper. Osborne gets a little tap, has a look behind.
They're right on the back of him now. Did he make a little mistake? 2 laps to go. 1.5 laps to go.
This is massive.
North Island champ.
Just as I said, Finn Osborne didn't look like he can do it. He's right up under the rear bumper. He's thinking, what am I going to eat on the plane when I'm flying to Italy?
Here we
It's
go.
one to
Last
go.
lap. He's got a little bit of a breather.
Looks over the shoulder. Keep your eyes forward, mate. Put the pressure on number 1. You want that spot.
He's going defensive.
As you would.
Billy Fraser up the inside.
Oh, and is that
Billy Fraser up the inside of Finn Osborne.
right down the inside?
Going defensive down the pit straight.
Oh, it's going to be 3 wide on the way in.
Great racing.
Defensive again, as you would be. The North Island champ showing why he's got that
Billy Fraser.
little look over the shoulder, and he opens the door but doesn't take it.
One last passing opportunity. Can he do it? Can he do it?
There we go.
No.
First national title. Joshua Parkinson, the North Island champ, and he is stoked.
Well done. North Island title, nationals. Couldn't ask for much more.
Now he's thinking about what he's going to eat. So the order there for the Vortex Mini Rock class: Josh Parkinson takes out the win, Billy Fraser second, Finn Osborne third, Tom Gregg fourth, Ryan Wood really thought that he had it in the bag, and he's back in 5th spot. Callum Hedge 6th, Thomas Boniface, Sam Wright, Brock Gilchrist, Lewis Redshaw, Riley Jack, Ryan Crombie, Cullen Thornbury, Ethan Donahue, Jamie Vanderberg in the 15th,